TP RSI Pro is the next evolution of TP RSI base version, an advanced momentum indicator built on the Relative Strength Index, a multi-layered moving average ribbon and Bollinger Bands, and taken significantly further with a dedicated signal system, a signal history table, multi-timeframe RSI, an RSI Volume Profile, and a full alert suite. The result is a complete RSI-based analysis system rather than a standalone oscillator. Every layer, momentum, structure, signals, history, and volume context, is integrated into a single indicator. The signal system is what separates Pro from base version. It operates in two stages. The first stage is the BB breakout. When RSI crosses above the upper Bollinger Band, a small upward triangle appears and a long setup becomes active. When RSI crosses below the lower band, a downward triangle appears and a short setup activates. These triangles are not entry signals. They mark the beginning of a potential setup window. The second stage is the entry confirmation. For a buy signal to fire, the required number of ribbon pairs must be stacked in the bull direction. This threshold is adjustable via the min ribbon pairs aligned input, and RSI must cross back above the shortest ribbon MA after pulling into it, while still reading as bullish in color. When all conditions align, a buy label appears. The same logic applies in reverse for sell signals. There is also a pullback signal layer. PB buy and PB sell labels fire when the ribbon is aligned and RSI rejects the ribbon MA, but without requiring a prior BB breakout. Two inputs control signal quality. Min ribbon pairs. Aligned sets how many of the 5 ribbon pairs must be stacked before any signal can fire. The default is 5, meaning full alignment required. Setup expiry defines how many bars the system waits for a confirmation after a BB breakout before canceling the setup. The default is 50 bars. The signal history table appears in a configurable corner of the indicator pane and gives a running log of recent activity without needing to scroll back through the chart. The top row shows the current ribbon state, bull, bear, or neutral, alongside how many of the 5 pairs are aligned in the dominant direction. This gives an instant read on overall momentum structure. Below that is a header row followed by up to 10 logged signals, each showing the signal type and how many bars ago it occurred. The BB breakout entries can be toggled off if you prefer to see only confirmed signals in the log. Table position, text size, row count, and background transparency are all adjustable. The MTF RSI overlay plots a second RSI line, calculated on a higher time frame, displayed directly in the same indicator pane. It is turned off by default. Its primary use is bias confirmation. If you are trading on the 1-hour chart and the daily RSI is above its midpoint and trending upward, that context supports taking long signals from the Pro system. When the current time frame and the higher time frame RSI are in disagreement, signals carry less weight and require more caution. Time frame, color, transparency, and line width are all configurable. The RSI Volume Profile maps where trading volume has been concentrated across RSI levels over a look-back window. Rather than showing volume on the price axis, it shows which RSI values have coincided with the most volume activity. The profile displays as a horizontal bar chart inside the indicator pane. Each row represents a RSI level range, and the bar width reflects the relative volume at that level. The point of control, the RSI level with the highest volume, is highlighted separately. In practice, this is useful for anticipating where RSI is likely to slow down or react. A densely populated RSI zone acted as a magnet or resistance level in the past, and is likely to do so again. Look-back period, number of bins, bar width, position, colors, and transparency are all adjustable. TP RSI Pro includes a dedicated divergence engine that automatically detects both regular and hidden divergences between price and RSI and plots them directly on the indicator pane. Regular divergences signal potential exhaustion. A regular bullish divergence forms when price makes a lower low, but RSI makes a higher low, suggesting selling pressure is weakening. A regular bearish divergence is the opposite. Price makes a higher high while RSI makes a lower high, indicating momentum is fading at the top. Hidden divergences signal trend continuation. A hidden bullish divergence forms when price makes a higher low, but RSI makes a lower low, a sign that the pullback is shallow and the uptrend is likely to resume. A hidden bearish divergence is the reverse, appearing during pullbacks in a downtrend. When divergence lines are enabled, each detected divergence is marked with a label and a connecting line drawn across the two RSI pivot points involved. Several inputs give precise control over detection sensitivity. Pivot lookback sets how many bars on each side must be lower or higher for a point to qualify as a pivot. A higher value produces fewer but more significant pivots. Max lookback range defines the maximum bar distance allowed between two pivots for a divergence to be valid, filtering out comparisons that are too far apart to be meaningful. Regular and hidden divergences can each be toggled independently, and each type has its own color settings for both bull and bear signals. TP RSI Pro includes a full set of alert conditions covering every signal type the indicator produces. Available alerts include RSI bullish and bearish threshold crosses, buy and sell signals, pullback buy and pullback sell signals, BB breakout bull and bear, ribbon turned bullish and ribbon turned bearish, regular and hidden divergences in both directions, and RSI overbought and oversold level crosses. The ribbon, Bollinger Bands, and divergence logic from base version remain intact, and the addition of structured entry signals, a signal history table, RSI Volume Profile, and MTF overlay makes this one of the most comprehensive RSI-based tools available on TradingView. The signal logic is transparent and rule-based, which keeps it practical rather than a black box. TP RSI Pro is our premium companion tool, and it can be used as a standalone indicator on any asset and time frame. It also forms part of the complete BST system, a 4-tool package that includes Quantum Ribbon Pro, the Backtester, and the scanner. Used together, those tools cover trend identification, signal confirmation, strategy testing, and multi-symbol scanning in a single ecosystem. The link to the full BST package is in the description below.